Hello everyone, and yes, you read the title. I'm finally making a video on Mr. Cupcake himself. I know I'm a little late into this, but I just wanted to bring my thoughts on this situation. For those who don't know who EDP is or Mr. Cupcake, first of all, you're lucky. Second of all, I'll do a brief summary of who he is. Brian Terhan Emerson Morland, also known as Eat That Pussy 445, was a popular YouTuber with 800,000 subscribers who was most known for his Philadelphia rants, vlogs, gaming and so much more. But back in April of 2021, EDP was exposed for being a predator by a group of predator poachers. Then 5 days later, he was permanently banned from YouTube and all of his social media accounts. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Oh no, we're to talk about his big return.
Again, so what brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to...
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Sorry for that, I just wanted to show some cupcakes anyway. In August of 2024, EDP returned with a new channel originally called Big Cheese, but later changed to Eat That Pussy 445, which caused massive drama due to his past mishaps. And today, I will give my opinion on the situation. I could show you the video, but I don't want to make room for a cupcake lover, so I'll just show this brief clip.
Who fucking knows at this goddamn point? So, yeah, we'll fucking see.
Wow, as you can see, EDP, or should I be saying Mr. Cupcake, is back in the flesh. And whoa, this guy's favorite word is freak so much he can't stop saying it for 5 seconds. After all that cursing, the whole commentary community was bursting hate on why YouTube is allowing him to come back after all these years. I personally do not care if YouTube is allowing him to come back because MrBeast is getting away with hiring this abomination, but Master Ugwe was banned for making a couple of racist jokes. So why are people making a big deal that EDP got away with this? What I am surprised is how long has been up. For those of you who don't know, this isn't the first time that EDP tried to make a YouTube account. He tried several accounts to gain a following on YouTube, but all of them eventually got terminated by YouTube. But this time his account has been up for nearly 2 months with even an apology video, but we will get to that later. Another thing we should talk about is how he predicted Chris Tyson being a pedophile and no one believed him until now. Oh my.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
That was just some rare footage of EDP doing what I like to call the cupcake dance. Anyway, as I mentioned before, EDP made an apology video. Mistakes were made, which was basically telling his side of the cupcake incident. And don't get me wrong, there's some good point in this video and bad points too, but let us get into this video.
People are going to paint their narrative on you based on what they want to believe, especially when it comes to the internet and social media. One thing I want you guys to understand is that when you're dealing with trolls, when you're dealing with people on the internet who can just leave a comment and just run off to the scurries of their own, hiding spots, is that there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them. There's no, trying to get these people to understand where you are at.
I actually agree with this point EDP makes. In today's age, it's incredibly hard to make people agree with your opinion. What I don't understand is why you are calling the people who are giving you valid criticism trolls. It's like you don't care about what people think, but proceed to make 2 videos about the matter. I'm looking at you, Ali Coca. Anyway, next clip.
At that point in time in your life, addressing what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that, I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life, very dark place. Had the fame, had the money, had the status, I thought that I couldn't be touched and paid the price for it,
This is another thing I don't like. When predators make apology videos, they turn out to say they were in a dark place, so they felt obligated to essay with a minor. But the thing I like is that yes, he's probably right about the fame. EDP was probably one of the most popular YouTubers at the time and still is, so the fame and the attention might have gotten into his head a bit.
The only thing that you can do as a human being when you make a mistake to this magnitude is to take responsibility for your actions, take accountability for your actions, understand that there is an issue, right? Understand that this is not normal. You know what I mean? To have these type of behaviors, they are not normal, right? get the necessary help, whether it's talking to a psychiatrist, talking to a therapist. You know, it could even be as simple as sitting down and talking to your family members. And overall, just trying to make sure that the same mistake doesn't happen again.
But bro, it did happen again. You were caught interacting with another minor after Gideon and Skeeter Jean exposed you again. Also, I hope you actually apologize to your family and friends who were deeply upset about associating with you and the minor you tried to give your cupcake to. Sorry, I know I said no more cupcake jokes, but it was too funny to ignore.
Now, a lot of people, they like to assume, right? Just because I haven't came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean? Making a fucking ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera and shit like that, that I show no remorse. That couldn't be any more further from the truth. You know what I mean? What I want you guys to realize is the fact that I have sat down and I have apologized to my family, right? I've apologized to my diehard friends. And when I say diehard friends, I mean my friends who I'll openly admit I forgot about because I was surrounded by so many clout chasing motherfucking people who only really cared about me based on my internet and social media status. You feel me? I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to put them out there like that. You guys know exactly who you are.
I'm not surprised people thought you had no remorse for your actions. The only time you talked about it was in an apology video that was pretty trash. Anyways, EDP, you know exactly who you're talking to, your fans and the commentators that were against you, so address them to give some light to your viewpoints. Now let me show you the next one.
So there are literally 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds, you know what I mean, DMing me, hitting me up on Instagram, and they'll fucking type this message and they'll be all like, "Oh my God, are you the real EDP?" And the moment I respond with, "Yes, I am," what they'll do, right? And they think that they're fucking sneaky about this shit, right? I made a video a long time ago, and it was a video where I talked about obviously adults should be held accountable, and they should be, they should get in trouble for messaging minors and engaging in those type of conversations in that particular way, right? I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults.
I actually agree with this. If you're a 13-year-old making inappropriate jokes with a 50-year-old man-child and you know full well that you shouldn't be doing that, there got to be consequences with actions like that. What I don't agree with is if you are just making jokes about it but not getting too deep about it, because that becomes a bigger issue in itself.
You see what the fuck you're doing, right? Purposely messaging, not just me, purposely messaging people, right, to fuck with them, which ultimately leads to harassment, right? Showing up at your fucking job, tracking where you work at, fucking, you know, showing up at your motherfucking dialysis center, you know what I mean? Trying to find out, you know, what type of community that you fucking live in. Minding her own business, good people, good spirited fucking people, right? Trying to maintain a business, right? And here come your no-life motherfucking ass because you thought it was fucking funny to take a fucking screenshot and send it to these no-life impersonating ghetto-ass, botched, fucked-up sting operation, fake-ass impersonating Chris Hansen motherfuckers. You feel me? To fuck with you. To ruin your life. You feel me? Let me ask you something. Just because you think a person is guilty or not guilty, right? What the fuck, under the law, what the fuck gives you the right to go out and start harassing people?
Yeah, I agree. If you're going to harass someone for being a PDF file without contacting the proper authorities, then what makes you better than the person you're harassing? But the thing I find funny is he could own up to the proper authorities and none of this would happen, but he chooses to stay after all that.
The only people that I need to address are my friends and my family members that I hurt deeply by my actions. Those are the only people that I need to address and that I have addressed privately. I'm not going to come on here. I'm not going to fucking cry my heart out and fucking get on my hands and knees and fucking grovel and beg for your forgiveness. Why? Because you guys, like I mentioned before, you guys already painted a narrative on me. You guys think that I'm this fucking terrible monster. So what's the point?
Okay, that's all folks. Thanks for watching the video EDP. I hope you're done with the cupcake. Be sure to check my Twitter and join my Discord spider_boy69. The links will be down below. I'm currently doing a Twitter poll to see if I should react to the Sonic 3 trailer. Check that out if you're interested. Who knows, if it does well I might actually react to it. A link to my Roblox account if you want to friend me. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next level. Bye.